Today on Your Cobourg, motivational speaker Spencer West comes to CCI tomorrow for the first annual CCI for Change event.
Comic-Con comes to Cobourg. The first annual event starts this Saturday. Cobourg's conversation starts right now.
Welcome back to Your Cobourg. Is this week 4?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. We're rolling along here and having a good time.
Oh yeah,
It's
always.
it's going well. So today on the show, we're going to be talking about Spencer West. He's coming to Cobourg tomorrow at CCI. He's speaking to CCI students, but also grades 6, 7, and 8, which are the feeder schools into the KPR board for CCI. So that should be pretty exciting tomorrow.
It'll be amazing, yeah.
And we also have an interesting story at Queen's University and someone smacking the back of a horse.
Police horse.
The police horse, and then the horse came back to smack the person who smacked the horse. Yeah. And we have a Cobourg connection with that, so we'll have a little bit of that in our trending update. And we've got lots of events happening this weekend.
Yep, it's 11 degrees and raining. Here's your local Cobourg news.
Tomorrow, staff and students of Cobourg Collegiate Institute are holding a CCI for Change event featuring motivational speaker Spencer West. The event will present changemakers, groups, and clubs at CCI along with the award-winning We Day speaker. Spencer, who has lost both legs at the age of 5, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro on his hands when he was just 31. He will share his inspiring story with students at CCI and those in grades 6, 7, and 8 from elementary feeder schools. The event, entitled CCI for Change, will feature West and other change makers at CCI discussing global issues such as food security, equity, and access to education, healthcare, and clean water. Students will be encouraged to find their passion and speak for a change. CCI will also launch its 30-hour fast in support of projects in Africa. In January, students from CCI, Port High School, and ENSS will travel to Africa along with CCI's principal Jeff Kozanek and retired principal Steve Truelove to continue their work supporting HIV/AIDS orphans in Kilma, Tanzania, and Zomba District, Malawi. The CCI for Change event promises to be inspiring, encouraging all students to become global citizens and make a change. Cobourg News will have full highlights, and we plan to interview Spencer, so stay tuned for that video. This Saturday, Cobourg will host the first annual Comic-Con at the Cobourg Community Center. This event is encouraged for those all ages. It will be held from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The event will have vendors, Comic-Con, book authors, autograph signing, and much more. And definitely check that out, as it is a pretty cool event, especially for this area. On Tuesday morning before 9 a.m., police responded to an emergency on William and Heath Street. A pedestrian was struck by a vehicle and was treated in hospital with minor injuries. The driver of the vehicle was issued a province offense notice under the Highway Traffic Act, and that just comes less than a week as a student was hit just out of CCI. So again, that would be the 4th incident in the last month involving a pedestrian. That is your local news. Here's your sports update. The Cobourg Cougars won their home game on Monday against Aurora 4-0, and they will play in Oakville tomorrow to continue their winning streak. Next home game will be on Monday at 7 p.m. at the CCC. In high school sports, Rachel Jackson competed at the OFSA Girls Golf Festival last week in Windsor. Over the 2 days, Rachel battled fall golf conditions on the difficult Donald Ross course. Rachel improved 5 strokes over last year and finished in the top 60% of the field among the best 110 female golfers in the province. Most importantly, Rachel represented CCI and Cobourg in an excellent fashion and had a great OFSA experience. Congratulations, Rachel, and we hope to have you back at OFSA next year. Yesterday, secondary high school cross-country runners competed at the Ganaraska Forest for the Kawartha Championships. Hundreds of runners competed the 4, 5, 6, or 7-kilometer race. The midget girls of CCI came in and took the first place as an overall team, along with their senior team coming in second for their race. St. Mary's senior boys also won a team title, taking home third place with CCI close behind them. Kawartha being the first step in the competition, runners get ready for the OFSA progression next week in Brighton for CASA. That is your Cobourg Sports Update. Your Cobourg Sports is brought to you by Midtown PC, located at 25 Monroe, just behind the beer store in Cobourg. Computer running slow? Mention this ad and get a full tune-up for $69 plus tax. So we've got some amazing news happening here in our local community, but what's happening in events?
This week there's quite a few shows and plays going on, so that's what I've got for you. Going from the closest date to the farthest, October 21st is Jenny's House of Joy, so you can see that at the Best Western at 6 p.m. So you'll need tickets for that. There are a couple other showings after that. October 22nd is Mozart's Don Giovanni live at the Capitol Arts Theatre. And October 23rd is the Piano Chameleons, also at the Capitol Arts. And every Sunday is the Cobourg Farmers Market, 8 to 10 a.m. at 2nd Street in Cobourg. So,
very exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, make sure you check that out. Okay, coming up, Alex is here, and he's going to be talking about what's trending. Stay with us.
At this point, you should have all of the information together, and tomorrow's class will be dedicated to determining what you need to do for the pitch. Let's take the last few minutes to talk amongst yourselves about who needs to bring what for tomorrow, please.
Hey, want to skip third? Come on, you don't even like science.
I just don't feel like skipping today.
You're my girlfriend. You have to do what I say.
If my parents find out I've been skipping, they will be so mad at me.
Who cares about your parents?
You have to understand. I just can't today.
Come on. You done yet?
I'm sorry, can you please forgive me?
Why should I? You're always too busy doing other stuff and hanging out with friends. Now you won't even hang out with me.
I want to hang out with you, but I have a basketball tournament this weekend. I've just had a lot going on lately.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Have you seen Sean and Emma lately?
Yeah, he's been so rude to her.
She should break up with him.
Why isn't she answering me?
Are you okay? Yeah, it's fine.
Are you sure? Your phone's been going off like crazy.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
If you're uncomfortable, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
Why didn't you answer my messages?
I'm sorry.
If you were sorry, then you would have answered me. I never get to see you anymore. You're always with your friends and doing other stuff. You are a horrible girlfriend. You deserve nothing.
More than 1 in 4 girls in a relationship report being verbally abused by their partner. 86% of all physical abuse in a relationship occur with those under 18.
Only 33% of teens who are in an abusive relationship reported the abuse.
It's time to stop teen violence.
Welcome back to Your Cobourg. Alex Meany's here to talk about our What's Trending and Viral View. So, what's going on, Alex?
Well, Queen's University student is facing charges after they slapped a horse during one of the school's homecoming events this week. In a video captured by a friend of the student, it shows the student approaching the horse and slapping it before being knocked down. The video ends up with the student laughing, and from that, it seems she was not hurt, thankfully. But it was a pretty crazy video. She just walks up to the horse and she goes like, "Pow!" And the horse is like, "Nuh-uh," and the horse like kicks her over, and she runs away, and the police are all like, "What?" And yeah, it's not smart. Don't do that, kids. Don't slap horses.
That's not good. That's a pretty dumb move.
No.
But thankfully she's okay. That would be pretty bad if the horse really.
She got like in the face, like fell over. Jeez.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to experience that.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's our viral video?
Oh, well, this is a really funny video. This is actually at a pier. A little girl, she was walking around with her mom, and then there was a ship going by, and she was like, "Toot the horn," and then this came in. The ship actually did toot the horn, and it was really loud, and it scared her. It's a funny video, so you guys enjoy that.
Welcome back to Your Cobourg. So every week we are showcasing 2 amazing youth that performed at an all stages ages event in Toronto, and they had amazing performances. They danced, they sang, they did all sorts of stuff I couldn't believe. So we have 2 new artists that we want to showcase this week, so take a look. Okay, so Victoria, a lot of exciting things going on here today. Just tell me why you want to be part of this event.
Why I want to be part of this event. It's for an amazing cause, and there's a bunch of amazing talent, and I'm so happy to be part of it.
So now you're quite young, and you've grown quite a bit over the years you've been doing this. Now, what's your inspiration to kind of get out there and expose yourself? You've got an amazing voice.
Thank you so much. Well, to get into the social media, to post a lot, to get people to know me more, to do all kinds of shows, do all kinds of contests to get more exposure, and yeah.
So what does it take to put, your voice was amazing when you sang that song, just how do you get prepared for that, and how do you train for these performances?
Well, I usually, with my teacher, Aileen Overholt, she usually helps me with everything. She's like my inspiration. She always helps me with my technique and how to sing, how to craft the song, so I usually get help from her.
Now, what do you like about this concept here? It's quite unique with all your friends here. You get to perform like that. I'm sure that's you don't get to do that all the time.
It's so fun, especially with my mini pop crew, my friends, me, Alexander, Ethan, and Reina. Yeah, it's so much fun, and yeah.
Now, is there anything else that you want to say about this event, and hopefully you can come back and perform?
It's an amazing experience, and you'll be so lucky to be part of it.
Thank you very much. Oh, so Alexander, you've done a lot already. You've been on the Raptors. You've done all sorts of cool stuff. Just tell me how you got out there and are doing such amazing.
Just social media, stuff like that. And then I went into audition for the Raptors at the beginning of the year before the season. And then we would just keep practicing all these things, and then we just put it together, yeah.
So what does it take? You're an amazing dancer. If I dance like that, I would probably break something. But, you put a lot of in-depth work and passion into your dancing. Just tell me how you practice for all these moves and stuff.
I just keep a mindset of work hard and stay humble, which is what I have on my shirt. Work hard, stay humble, because that's pretty much the main thing to keep in mind. Yeah, just keep trying, and if you get put down, just keep going. Yeah.
Now, tell me about this event, All Stages, Ages, and being part of it. What do you love about most of it? And you get to perform with all your friends.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's more than just a performance. It's the environment. It's the experience. Everything. It's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I wish you well and all the best. Thanks so much. So amazing performances, and we'll have more next week. So great show, Chloe.
Yeah. End of week 4.
And next week we'll have more lifestyle as well.
Oh yeah. I'll have everything for you already.
Oh, there you go. And speaking of which, today was a busy day because of the OSSLT. It didn't go over so well.
Yeah, it was supposed to be an online it's like a free test, so you can take one in October and in March. So you have an opportunity, if you fail the first one, to take the second one. But the first one is online, and no one could get onto the server, and no literacy test for anyone.
So there you go. And if you go to my Twitter, @GrahamBeerNews, I posted a GIF, or GIF, however you want to say it, and it got a lot of retweets and likes, so you may find it funny as well. There you go. That's your Cobourg. See you next week.